Should you be dating while you are manifesting your SP? This is such a controversial question in the manifesting your SP, law of assumption kind of world. And with reason. Because if you are manifesting your SP, you are committed to being with them. You are living in the end. You already see yourself being in a relationship with this person. So suddenly going to date someone new might feel like you are cheating on your SP, or that you are really giving up on being with your SP. But the answer to this question is a little bit more complex than you can expect. It isn't just yes or no. So let's dive into it. Before we do that, let me introduce myself. I am Alex. If you are new here, I am the manifestation coach that brings you all the results so fast by combining the law of assumption with EFT tapping. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any videos. You have plenty of different ways to work with me in the description. And if you also want to grab my personal script on how to manifest a text from your SP, no matter if you're in no contact or they just haven't messaged the right thing, grab this free script and tap on that and see all the magic happen. So let's talk about this. There are a few things that we say about the law of assumption when you are manifesting your SP that you have to keep in mind. One of them is persisting, you also have living in the end. All of those are very much like you are already in a relationship with your SP. You already see yourself with them, you already feel it with them, and even if the 3D is giving you the opposite, you have to persist. You can manifest anything and everything. You can manifest your SP. You can literally manifest everything. The only thing that you don't manifest are the things that you didn't persist on, that you just kind of let go. And that's completely fine. You can change your mind at any point. One day you can be really much like, I want my SP, and next week be like, no, I am over this, I don't want that. And then a few weeks later, maybe you come back and say, actually, I really want my SP. There is no right or wrong in your choice making. But you also have to think that the more you waver, the more you are like yes and no, the more you are delaying and stringing along that manifestation. So it might take longer. In the meantime, you are working on your self-concept, because everything comes from your self-concept. What you believe about yourself, what you believe about the world around you, how much you love yourself is what's going to show when you are manifesting your SP. But if you are in no contact or things are just not moving fast enough for you, maybe you're wondering, should I just see what's out there? Should I just start dating again? Or something that I see very often as well with clients is that we start working on their self-concept improves, and then they get people asking them out. And now they're like, well, I don't know if I should say yes, like I am in this wish fulfilled with my SP. There is no right or wrong. There is no yes or no exact answer for this question. It all depends on you. It depends on where are you doing this from? Where are you taking this action from? The same way that I was saying in my previous video about should you be the person that reaches out to your SP, this is kind of the same thing. It depends on the energy that you're doing it from. It's completely okay to be manifesting your SP and seeing yourself with them and still being out there, letting the universe show you how much work you have done on your self-concept, how prioritized you are. Because if you do see that the external world is really showing you all of this, and your SP is not, then you know that this is what you need to work on. Do you believe that your SP can change? Do you still have any assumptions about your SP that you are making them be true? For example, that they're not ready to be committed to you, or that they are scared of getting hurt again. So dating while you are manifesting your SP can be a great exercise to really notice the changes in your self-concept, how the external world is starting to change and starting to reflect your new self-concept. That doesn't mean that you are giving up on your SP. However, if you are dating to get attention, it doesn't come from a place of being empowered, but a place of lack, of I don't have this feeling, I don't have this, so I'm gonna go and seek it on Tinder or Hinge or wherever. That is not the right place. to be dating while you're manifesting your SB, because neither are going to work. You are going to be having the external world show you exactly what you are believing right now instead of what you want. So if, for example, your SB is not giving you the treatment that you would like to have. So instead of working on your self-concept and working on what you believe about yourself and what you believe about them, the assumptions, all of that, and you can clear all of that with EFT. You know me, I am your EFT girly. But you then start dating and you get all of the rubbish that you can find on the dating apps or out in the world. So those bad experiences that we've all had with online dating are then going to perpetuate all of the beliefs that you already have around not being prioritized, around men being shit, or around women not liking short men, or whatever it is. I'm hoping that this is making sense. It isn't necessarily a problem of dating while you're manifesting your SB. It might then become a new SB. That's completely fine. And then normally when you see someone manifest a new SB, the old SB comes back, and then you have to choose, okay, who do I choose to have? This is so common when you're manifesting an SB. It doesn't matter if you date or if you don't date, but it matters where are you doing it from? What beliefs are you doing it from? If you are so in your energy of I am prioritized, I am loved, I am always chosen, whatever SB is showing me right now is just a reflection of old past beliefs, and the external is catching up with that. And to kind of practice this, not to get validation, but to really practice being treated like a princess or like a prince, you then go date, then that's completely different. That puts you in the empowered space. That really makes you be the operant power in your life. It can also really take you out of this waiting energy and be like, I already have everything. SB will come when it comes. I am not waiting. I am living my best life. I am dating. I am meeting people. I am having fun. And as I am more in this energy of joy and juiciness and everything is working out for me, SB is going to come back begging, because they're going to notice that shift of energy. You are no longer in chasing energy. You are no longer like a puppy waiting by the door. You regain your power back. And you can do that without dating. This is not to say that, well, then the solution to have your SB is to go and date. No, you can have all of that about yourself. You can have the best time of your life by yourself, loving on you, going out with friends, finding new hobbies, all of that. All of those experiences are going to also mirror your self-concept, your new self-concept that you have been working on. So the answer really isn't as black and white as we make it seem. It is not wrong to date while you're manifesting an SP. It's also not the right solution to manifest an SP. Everything that you do has to come from what you believe about yourself, from your self-concept. Are you doing this from a place of being empowered, from a place of really loving yourself? Or are you doing it from a place of needing to get validation, or needing to have something because you don't have it? Or is it to manipulate a situation? Because that's never going to get you what you want. You trying to go on a date with someone and then message your SB and be like, hey, I was on a date, that's forcing something and is going to push them away. And this is why working on your beliefs, removing those beliefs, rewiring the neural pathways and the beliefs that you have grown up with is so important when you are manifesting your SB, but also when you're manifesting everything else. New job opportunities, new friends, a home. Your self-concept is the core. Your self-concept is the beliefs that you have, that you can change. Of course, I am always going to say that you can change those with EFT tapping, but go and change those. For some people, it's so easy. They just like go like this and say, okay, now I choose that I don't believe that anymore. And it works for them. I had to remove those consciously because I can't do that. I do tapping because of that. So the answer to the question is completely up to you. It really depends on where you are with your beliefs, your assumptions about yourself, your SB, the external world, and also the trust in your manifestation, that you can't do anything that's gonna mess it up. It's meant for you. Your desires are always meant for you. If you have a desire in your heart, it's meant for you until you choose it otherwise. So if you have this belief that you can never mess up having the things that are meant for you, then you can date without manifesting your SB. It's all being in a place of empowerment. I hope that this video was useful for you, that it made sense. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts about this? Let's get it a bit controversial. Do you date while manifesting your SB? Would you, wouldn't you? What are your thoughts? Let me know your questions in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in another video.